We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now in the box, Luis Aparicio, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing. Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Aparicio on at first, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Ready now for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
None out, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three. Digging in, Yoán Moncada. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Moncada, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, detective Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
That's his stop. Number 42.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on third. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
The 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's a .320 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far with the Royals dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And another foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The Royals do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over. Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 3-1, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit hard, but foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
In now, Luis Aparicio. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Perez is there, one away.
Now batting, number 42.
Stepping up to the plate, Minnie Minoso. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Keuchel has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Skied into straightaway right.
Mazara's under it.
1 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First delivery to him on the way. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Slow little grounder left side. Barehanded at his knees. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Into the box now, Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Nope.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. but this will land untouched. Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman.
With Merrifield next to bat, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Leury Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 1-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Digging in now, Danny Mendick. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, George Brett. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Bouncer up the middle. Aparicio has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Louis Aparicio. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, he showed right there, White. He's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
So a runner on first with one out now, and in steps Big Frank. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with one down.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Two and two. Runner at first here, one man out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Minoso will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jake Kalish takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 42, Jake Kalish.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Popped up. O'Hearn is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Brett Phillips will bat next as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Keuchel sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. Adalberto Mondesi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 delivery. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gordon going back. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Danny Mendick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two out here and a runner at second. This one's down to third. Brett is there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in to try it again, George Brett 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as he puts it on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. No hits to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Grandal has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. White Sox on top, 2-1. Settling in now, Minnie Minoso. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 42.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The Royals are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Count still at 1-2. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
So here's Yoan Moncada, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, Alex Colomé.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. I think so.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Well, the Starling will come on now and pinch run here.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Alex Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now batting, center fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. He's set. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count.
The 2-1 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Maikel Franco is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 42.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Leury Garcia is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Leury Garcia. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it. Takes this the other way to right.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Now
3
batting,
for 4 right there.
the
He's
right
looking
fielder,
super solid at the
Nomar
plate.
Mazzara.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazzara, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Merrifield picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Mendick, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Kevin McCarthy takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals 1. Aaron Bummer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hard liner to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in, George Brett. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready. Here's the first offering, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. 2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Aparicio gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dallas Keuchel notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Aaron Bummer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.